We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
So, very good morning. Today we will start the topic of pin diode in the basic electronics. Okay. So, so above is the figure of pin diode. So, pin diode consists of 3 main regions. Number one is P, I, and N. PA and N are as of your PN junction diode, and I is intrinsic. That stands for, as you all know, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic is the semiconductor in its pure form, and extrinsic is the semiconductor in its impure form. But here, this intrinsic semiconductor is in, see, here you can see pin diode consists of heavily doped P and N regions separated by wide intrinsic region. So intrinsic is in pure form and extrinsic semiconductor are your P and N. So here in this diagram you can see when P is connected to negative and your N is connected to positive. So this is when your pin diode is connected in your reverse bias. So later on in the next slide we will understand its working. So this is the actual photo how the PN diode looks like. So here the pin diode consists of heavily doped P and N. So these are heavily doped, means number of impurities are added in P and N, and I as in intrinsic is not as heavily doped as these two P and N. So next we will try to understand as this intrinsic region offers high resistance to current through it. Okay, so intrinsic region means the region in its pure form. Okay, now let us move towards circuit operation. As we all know, the wide intrinsic region make the pin diode an inferior rectifier. Means this is the one typical function of diode, but it makes the pin diode suitable for attenuators, fast switches, photodetectors, and high voltage power applications. Now, pin diode works as an ordinary pin junction diode frequencies up to 100 megahertz. In above 100 megahertz, it ceases its operation of rectifier and behaves as a switch resistance. In reverse bias, it acts as a capacitor. So basic yearly you can let us first understand its construction. See this top metal contact and bottom metal contact. After this is P region, this is the depletion region, and this is you can see the intrinsic region, and this is a N type of region. So here you can see the basic construction of our pin diode. Next is the biasing of pin diode. So the basic operation of the pin diode comes after we bias the pin diode. So the pin diode comes in basically forward bias and in reverse bias. So let us understand the unbiased diode first. So when the pin is unbiased, there is a diffusion of electron across the junction. Uh, Depletion region is formed between Pi and In regions with more penetration in intrinsic region. So after when we move towards the forward bias, so when the diode is forward bias, the injected carrier concentration is typically several orders of magnitude higher than the intrinsic level concentration. Due to this, the level injection, which in turn is due to the depletion region, the electrical field extends deeply almost into the region. So, see, the electric field helps in speeding up the transport of the carriers. So, when your intrinsic region with P and N is heavily doped, when you are using this PIN diode in forward bias, it acts as a variable resistor. So, let us understand by seeing this. pin diode. Pin diode, by understanding reverse bias PN diode. So see, when operation in forward bias, you can see the holes P here and N here as it is reverse bias. Okay. Now when you see in forward bias, so the holes will move here, the electron will move here. Okay. So this is known as double injection carrier. Due to the injected carrier, both sides resistivity of I region will reduce. Now, now in this when you are using as a forward bias, this diode is used as a variable resistor. Okay. Now switching over to the reverse bias, when you use the diode in reverse bias, these holes in P side will move towards this negative terminal. These electrons will move towards the positive terminal. So the depletion region will increase. The electron move towards the positive and hole move towards the negative end of the external DC source. Thus, electrons and holes move away from each other and in opposite direction. Hence, this intrinsic region becomes sweep free. So, it is important that the length depletion region photodiode is approximately same as that of your intrinsic region. So, as the depletion region expands, you can see that in reverse direction, this acts as a capacitor. So, and forward direction, it acts as a variable resistor. So, let us go towards our presentation slide. See, now reverse bias it acts as a capacitor. So in reverse bias, the voltage is called a swept out voltage. And finally, when we move towards the application is RF and DC control microwave switches, because it acts as a variable capacitor and also acts as a resistor. So RF and variable attenuator in limiter circuit, photodetector and photovoltaic cell and RF modulator circuit. So these are the following references. Hence, in this, we have studied the total pin diode, working of pin diode, and all the references with the diagram. Okay. Thank you.